Hi, this is Jacqueline Ely of Ely Equine, and I have Andre Picou here with me today. And we just want to chat about cantering and being not only controlled in the canter, but feeling comfortable and confident while cantering. This is something that I often see with my clients, and I'm sure Andre you see with yours is maybe not feeling that the canter is something that they're capable of doing. So how do you overcome that?
Well, that's a good point of discussion. And unfortunately, there are a lot of people out there, and you might be one of those watching that you just don't feel very comfortable cantering your horse. So a couple of things with that. First, let me just say, if the horse cannot canter or lope, he's not broke. A broke horse is one that can lope. You need to be able to canter and lope him. Even, and we've talked about this with starting colts, I lope everything the first ride. I want him to understand that his job is to move forward off my command and not to buck, rear, but to move forward. So a lot of you out there, if you're not very confident to canter your horse, obviously you haven't done it enough, but you might have a little too much horse underneath you. The lesser experienced you are, and unfortunately a lot of people in the horse world in the last 20 years or so, they get started with a horse that's just way too much horse, that's too green. And here, typically you get 45, 50-year-old person that gets a horse, and the horse is 4 or 5 years old, and I had my buddy down the road put 30 days on him. Yeah, he goes all right. No, he doesn't. not really. When you're starting out, that's why starting out, you want that old 12, 15, even 20-year-old horse that's been there, done that. He's got the saddle pad. He can walk, trot, and lope, and he'll do that every day. And that's the best place for you, a person to learn something. The horse is not refusing. He's going forward, and you don't have to do it all right. And you just got to get out there and practice doing it. It's like rocking in a chair. The more you do it, the better you're going to get at doing anything. But we don't want to not practice loping our horse and cantering our horse.
I know another thing you've talked about too, just in feeling more confident in the saddle, is not only having that control over your horse, but also that control over yourself, and having the proper positioning and really, what is it? Good feet, good seat.
Yes. Yep. Good feet, good seat.
So that's something else that I've seen you help in instruction with individuals. So any other words on that?
Yeah, a lot of people, and again, having a good horse to learn on.
Absolutely.
But we also have to teach ourselves. The biggest problem that people have with cantering a horse is kind of like they're trying to walk through a closed door. It's like, if you want to put your horse on the trailer, it's really going to help if you open that back door first. A lot of people, they want the horse to canter, and they're just, they got a death grip.
They're not allowing.
And you're not going to do any good to squeeze him, kick him, or hit him, either one, if he can't go anywhere. Again, a lot of people are afraid that the horse is going to buck or do something, but you're going to have to get on a trusted mount, something that's broken.
Right.
Let him, give him somewhere to go. There's a lot of instruction out there where people try to get you to do everything perfectly, and we don't learn that way. It exaggerates to teach. Stick that hand out there, point, make sure that horse has got somewhere to go, and then sit back and
enjoy the ride.
And again, it sounds a little loose, but really, getting somewhere where you're on a horse that can do that. And another thing too is a lot of people, size is really overrated. You don't need a big arena. If you have even a big enough round pen or a small enough enclosed area, where's the horse going to go? And just be able to walk, trot, and then canter him in that same circle. And
that's the control that you're
talking
about.
Be able to exercise some control and not give him. Don't try to canter the horse and you want to open him up in this big field out here. Well, heck, he might head to the road or head to the barn, and probably not at a walk either. So.
Well, you've given us some really great tips, Andre. Thank you for that. And if you're interested in learning or feeling more confident in the canter, just reach out to us. We're happy to help you out.